The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, on Thursday limited the use of Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 vaccine in the U.S. for adults due to the risk of a rare blood clotting syndrome that emerged in 6 women. The 6 women between the ages of 18 and 48 all developed the illness within 1 to 3 weeks of vaccination. One woman in Virginia died, and a second woman in Nebraska has been hospitalized in critical condition. On Friday, Guyana's Health Minister, Dr. Frank Anthony, provided Guyanese with some insight into the situation.
Recorded in the United States, at least 9 persons who have died in the first quarter of this year after receiving the J&J vaccine.
Minister Anthony further explained that the rare blood clotting correct medical term is thrombocytopenia syndrome (TTS), which resulted in the deaths of those persons in the U.S. who had taken the single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
FDA, in its recommendation, has also said that it has actually limited the use of the vaccine. It hasn't stopped it. It has limited the use of the vaccine to adults.
Further explaining the FDA's recommendation, the subject minister advised local adults who have already received a single-dose Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 jab in Guyana to remain calm and not to panic. He assured that if no complications develop shortly after receiving the dose, then there will be no complications now or in the future.
If you've had the vaccine and nothing happened, then you're not in danger. So I don't think people who have received the J&J vaccine should panic.
According to Anthony, Guyana has not recorded any case of blood clotting from the vaccine, which remains in the local vaccination regimen. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention's report indicated that more than 18.7 million doses of the J&J vaccine have been administered in the U.S. since it was first approved for emergency use, and a total of 60 cases of TTS have been confirmed, including 9 deaths. Meanwhile, locally, 440,628 adults have received a first dose of a COVID-19 vaccine, while 440,628 adults have received a first dose of a COVID-19 vaccine, while 339,960 have accessed both doses, while 25,301 adolescents are fully jabbed. There are now 62,894 adults boosted. Reporting for the HB 19 News, Vogt.